I know, Uncle John. Good morning, Uncle John. Good morning, everybody on Discord and on the stream. There's Peter, George. George is here in Discord with us as well. And Carolus, good morning. Welcome on board. And guys, your mics are now open, so you can also greet everybody.
Good morning, everybody. From a very frustrated, no PC, no flying, Uncle John back in the UK.
Uncle John.
That will be solved soon, so don't worry.
Yes, that's just what I wanted to say. I think Uncle John is as excited as a young 21-year-old today. He's waiting on his new PC. It's coming, Uncle John. Hang in there, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for finishing that thought, Nico. I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
It's a family show, sir. It's a family show. We've got to make it count.
Yes, I agree.
All right, okay. So, for those of you that were on stream last night that heard the conversation about Ivlosoft EFB and things like that, I told you that I was a supporter of it. I used it in version 1 with FSX, I think FS9 as well, I'm not sure, but definitely FSX. For many years, it was my go-to program. That was the EFB. That's where I got my plans. That's where everything worked from. When version 2 came around, I didn't have the money to buy it. I just didn't. Now I've got the money, but I'm not sure if I want to use it. So the suggestion was made, why don't you just, get the 30-day trial? So anyway, I'm sitting here in the background now fiddling with it. This is what the EFB looks like. And if I can figure out exactly how to set this thing up, it will be much better. But I'm gonna probably have to speak to Kevin to actually help me, because I'm missing the connection there, and I'm trying to read it off Navigraph on my second computer, but I don't see these kind of things. I just don't see it. So somewhere,
They are there, Nick.
They must be. I don't see it.
Yeah. No, you've hit the nail on the head. You need to have maybe 15, 20 minutes with Kevin, and he'll turn some lights on for you, and you'll be away with the mixer.
Oh, you know what, Nico? Try zooming in a little bit on the map, maybe, or look and make sure you have like all your intersections on, because those are like little intersections for that.
Yeah, it is, and it's a VIA. So I'm quickly looking for one of these.
So maybe there's something on the map, maybe a map setting.
Could be.
A filter of what you have on and what you don't have on.
Could be. Let me show you this. Let me drag this thing across, right? So this is inside of Navigraph desktop chart. So Okipa has got something to do with it. That much I figured out now already. So that's TINIL. I don't know if that's going too far. Not the only other one I can think of that resembles what I have. The problem is now, where's this TINIL thing?
Can you click on those and highlight them or no?
In the desktop charts I can. So, okay, what it basically does is now this. See, there's your TINIL, TINIL, whatever you want to pronounce that, right? So that's where it is. So what this thing now does is it seems to put your approach and your star and everything all together, which would be that one. So we've got a choice of 3 there. East, north, and I don't know what that one means. So I'm going to take that one because it kind of resembles what I see here on desktop charts. I'm going to set it in the flight plan, and there you go. So now, when you look at the basics, there's the whole blue thing. If you look at desktop charts, it's obviously got two different colors. So that's your star and that's your approach. These guys put everything all in one. And that's something I had to quickly
Work
figure
out.
out. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's how like ForeFlight and stuff does it though.
Yeah,
That's more realistic to me than using the other one.
yeah.
Multiple colors.
Well, the other one's Jefferson, so different strokes
Yeah,
for different folks, horses for courses.
exactly.
It's a question of, this is literally, I would say, I'm guessing now, but this is probably the first time in at least 6 or 7 or maybe more years that I've used the EFB, this Avla software.
Do mention the price, Nico, to the guys on that's watching.
All right, yeah, the price of this software is 59 CH. That is your Swiss francs, I think. I'm not sure what you call it, but whatever their currency is. And I think it then translates to like $74 US dollars. So it's a pricey piece of software. And I just want to close this. Where do we close this without killing it? Something else? Okay. So it gives you the basics. But until I've studied it further, I don't really want to say anything more, because I can already see there are a few things missing that I need in my planning. So I don't know. We'll figure it out and then maybe circle around and come back to it, because
Can I make a suggestion, Nico?
yeah,
We'll do some homework on it over the next 7 days,
yeah,
and we'll repeat this exercise next Saturday morning.
yeah, I think so. I think that's an excellent idea, sir. Because I mean, I I know from experience of using the previous model that it's a very good tool. Whether it's worth the money at this point in time, whether we're duplicating systems and all these things, those are the things that kind of just worry me a little bit. And then obviously not knowing any better, I don't want to talk nonsense. So I'm going to close it now, and then we just go fly as usual, and then we'll speak to Kevin and Krister and all the other guys that are using it, and get it going. I've got a 30-day free trial running. Guys, that's another thing. If you want to try it, just go download it. You get a 30-day trial with it. Okay. I started reading some
Yeah,
of the manuals, and the rest I just figured out. Sorry, who was talking?
that's me. It's $64 here in the U.S.
Is it
There you go.
64? Okay.
Yeah, 63 and some change. So let me ask you
Yeah.
a question. What makes that look different than what Navigraph can do for free?
Well,
Well,
Navigraph is not free
I
at
mean, not
all.
Navigraph. Little Nav Map.
Um,
good point.
Other
yeah,
than the side profile on the approach,
yeah.
I see that.
I don't know. I'll answer that question next week. I think
Okay.
one of the comments that was made yesterday is, this is just so professional. It's just, it was made to be a very professional product. Now, it, I don't know. It just doesn't speak to me in the same way that it does to the next person. It's obviously a personal choice. You have to go
Sure.
decide for yourself if you want to use it or not. With all
I
the
think
tools that we have available, sorry, Uncle John, will be with you now. With all the tools we have available, this to me is going to be like doubling up on some of the stuff we have already. It's going to increase my workload, and I still need to figure out what the benefit is for me personally. Because right
I
now,
think
mm,
I think for most people, Nico,
mm,
the big plus on it will be the ease of selecting your SIDs and stars. If I understand it correctly from Kevin, it's very intuitive in terms of guys who struggle knowing which SIDs and stars to use. This does it for you, basically.
well, it's a visual thing, which is exactly the same as you have over here. If you click on the eye, see, this one also makes it kind of foolproof. Okay, this is the one tool that the desktop charts give. Uncle John, you'll see it on the screen just now.
A lot of people struggle with that, though, Nico. Whereas, look, I'll say no more,
No, no,
other
no.
than
I appreciate that, Uncle John. I'm not saying you shouldn't say anything about it. When Kevin said the same thing to me last night, I immediately thought of this also. I said to him, the AI or the logic that's built into the newer versions of the desktop charts. Okay, if you start planning your route there and you just click on arrivals, it already suggests the only two possible versions. And by
Yeah.
simply clicking on them, you can see which is now which. Okay.
Yeah.
So coming from, and with all due respect to Kevin, guys, we're not fighting, we're not arguing with each other. At the time that Kevin used the desktop charts, I remember in the old days, and Uncle John, I know you were one of the guys that I took one side and we talked about this for hours. Okay. In the old days, Navigraph was not as intuitive. So maybe we must get Kevin, to try this desktop chart again and then give an updated opinion, because the opinion, in my opinion, now we're getting stupid, but anyway, is at the time he was correct, but things have changed. Navigraph has progressed. You see. So
Point
anyway,
taken.
well, we'll speak to him. We'll drag the guys in. I think we need to make a nice discussion of this.
I think so too.
Yeah. Because then only will we really know. At this point in time, I'm just talking through my nose. Anyway, thank you for your what do we call it? Wisdom, Uncle John.
Pleasure, as always.
Yeah. All right. Good morning, 737. Inonox, not sure if I said good morning. If I did, sorry. If I didn't, well, morning. Yeah, I think you're right, Sasha. We need to, it's an individual choice, and that's why the trial is such an important thing. So anyway, that's enough about that. Pretty sure we can close all of this then. I just need to shut down the server. Somebody did make a mention about FPS and things like that. So that's another thing we need to check, whether it's got an FPS hit. The guys with their big systems yesterday said, no, it's not a problem.
I was going to say, from what I understand, Nico, because it works outside of Explain, it's no effect whatsoever.
That's basically what I understand as well. Good morning, Scotsman. Anyway, Uncle John, whether you pay 74 or $64 for this one, or 74 euros for desktop charts and the air racks and everything, there's a portion of Navigraph you'll never get away from, and those are the air racks. So
Correct.
that's like $30 off the 74 euros there.
Yeah.
So you've got to be very critical when you think about these things. Otherwise, you're just gonna get caught somewhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, guys. Yeah.
No, that's it. Fine.
Right. Let's go fly, guys. Let me connect. Get everything set up. Conveyor client, the one I don't have is our Agors.
Nico, do we have a link for that anywhere?
The EFB software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're setting up, Nico, just an interesting fact. 100 flights have been cancelled at Heathrow this morning. Can you believe?
Why?
Through shortage of staff.
You think they'd hire taller people?
Yeah, I think so too.
Thank you, Nico.
Manchester apparently has the same problem. COVID.
How are you feeling, Scotsman? Are you feeling a little bit better? My iCars is not opening up for some reason. Why?
The same is happening to me. I don't know if that was related to the server issue, Nico.
Ooh, it could be.
But I have not been able to open it again. Yep.
Let me see what's happening from here. I was gonna check in that earlier and I forgot. Sorry about that.
So no, iCars are at the moment. I was not able to even submit the pirate from the previous flight.
Yeah,
So
I did
yes.
not get any notice of maintenance, so they must have picked up a big problem. So this is more of an emergency now than anything else.
Yeah.
Naughty.
And when I look in Task Manager, I don't even see it to kill it.
I can't even open the website right now.
Yeah, website's working fine, but the ACARs ain't going anywhere.
The
Yeah.
website's
not
really slow.
The
It's not open
website
in here.
came back. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's not open in here in the US though right now.
It's down.
It's just spinning circles.
Yeah, it's down.
You
In
can
my
get into it,
case,
but it's
Nico,
really
it
slow.
show up. Sorry, go ahead.
So you can get into the website, but it's really, really slow.
Mine is strange enough still there and it's fast. Let me do a refresh. I'm probably going to lose everything now. Yeah, now it's gone. Right, so I'll just revert to normal Navicraft charts. Let me quickly go check on their Discord if there is any notice there, maybe. Good news, Scotsman. That sounds good. Oh, listen to this. It's a DDoS attack, gentlemen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is ACAR's finally opened up.
Yeah. No. Well, it will eventually, I suppose. Let me just send off a bit of a notice there to everybody.
I needed to update mine and it let me. So once you get in, you're in, I guess. I don't know. What's the information? Yeah, I get a bad gateway to the website. So it must be, is that part of it, I guess, or no?
Yes, yes, yes. DDoS. You know what the DDoS attack is? It's a denial of service attack. So
Yeah, but I didn't know the website was the same as the ACARs.
it will be, it goes to the same place.
Okay.
If you look in your ACAR settings, you'll see the URL is exactly the same. You have to point it to the website
Yeah.
to make it work.
Okay.
It sync with the website, everything that you're doing.
Did you finally see that the HST guys are going to release something?
No.
It's a bunch of vapors from their vaporware. Since they're a Russian crew, they can't even pay for their website right now. It's down.
Right, I need to go to SimBrief. I need to export everything with my OFP and all those things. Tattoo John, good morning. LFML, LFPG. Woohoo.
Hi, Nico. Hi, all.
Hello, hello, hello.
You are fine, all? You are good?
Yes, and you?
I'm I am fine. Oh, well, no problem.
Excellent. Tattoo John, the thing with the Skymatix VA is that our host is currently experiencing a DDoS attack, a denial of service attack. I've made an announcement in Discord in the announcement folder. Guys, that's where you need to keep your eyes. That's where we'll tell you what we know. If we don't know anything, you're not going to see anything. If we know something, we will post it there. So I've received so many private messages now, it's driving me crazy. So please don't send me private messages. Just go to the announcement section. We'll tell you exactly what's up. But there's nothing we can do about the denial of service attack on the server. I don't have the authority or the know-how to go and stop that. That's between whoever the provider is and Cloudflare, or whoever is supposed to, sit in between to prevent things like that. Unfortunately, it's way out of my hands. All right, so there we have the OFP now in PDF form. So, let's see. Aha. There's someone there. It's done. How do we pronounce your name? Abiulo. Is that what you call yourself?
That is just a nickname.
Understand.
Abuelo is like grandpa. Okay, that is
Okay.
in Spanish.
Get
But
it.
my name is Marco. My name is
Marco.
Marco.
Okay. Well, I cannot guarantee I will remember Marco, but I'll try my best. We'll just
Don't
call you
worry.
Abiulo when we need to. All right, but thank you for flying
Poppy.
with. Nice to see you. AB, what do you say?
So we call him Poppy.
Poppy. Okay. Wear it as a badge of honor. Right, okay. Let's get going. All right, I see the world server is also not running on Iveo this morning again, so we'll just continue with the old server. 18.3.
Which one are you saying that is not working on Ivao?
There's a new world server that's going to replace the
Ah,
shard servers, but it's not allowing
got it.
access. They warned us. If you read the whole email that you received, you'll see all the stories about it. It's obviously now a new test server. It will eventually replace the shard servers, but until then, we're gonna treat it just as experimental.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Guys, for those of you that are not aware, Sam updated sometime in the past few days to include preliminary code for Explain 12, the new code for the ground services and stuff. So I was looking through all my software this morning and I checked there was an update for that. So if you do use SAM, please go update it to the latest version for your own benefit, obviously.
Ground to cockpit, blood on knowledge, call me through the menu when you are ready.
Right, so that is done. Oh. Sorry.
I've sent you a PM, Nico.
Thank you, sir.
John, you mind sending me an AM?
If you want one, sir, do you want it now or I definitely AM as opposed to PM?
Well, it's AM for both of us now, so that'd work fine.
Okay.
Scotsman, no, I'm not going to spend money on that. It's not something I'm actually interested in. Eh? The very first comment on the publication when it was announced said that it's too expensive, and I mean everybody's free to ask what they want, but I think in the current economic climate, I think that's a bit of an overreach anyway. Right, 320, and where's my desktop charts? Oh, I didn't open it. I was talking about it, didn't open it.
You've lost your graphics.
I'm here, you haven't lost me.
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. I've got to go to your stream.
Right, we
Back.
have.
Back in a sec. Okay. YouTube. Right.
All right, I have not checked whether we have actual ATC or not, or what spotting. Let me just have a look, see. Because I basically just picked the runway, and I was looking at 0, what did I say? 09 left. Your outer runways are the arrival runways. So I'm taking 09 left, gentlemen.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Where's the body?
Yeah, if you download everything for SAM, it's like 10 gig. I'm speaking under correction, but it's a lot. Big, especially if you take the seasons with. Right, I'm taking 3-1 right for departure. Where's that chart thing? And it's the ETREK 6 Charlie departure. And on the arrival, we have the TINIL, TINIL star and ILS 09. So we're taking the Papa transition. Sure. I want to see what it looks like in the sim. We can always come and delete that. Let's go have a look, see what it looks like. That's part of that thing that confused me with. So, right, step. Yeah, you see, you need that transition. Look, there's this white dotted line takes you in the correct way. Otherwise, you just get a straight, which is not right. So this is actually awesome. There we go. Now it looks exactly like Navigraph, and now we add it in Microsoft. I'm glad I did that. Oh, nice. 0. Is correct. Go. Alignment still. Right, let's continue with our setup. Right, 64. See to us 61.4. Alright, we up it a bit. So here's the cheap trick again. We're gonna go to your payload. Just go to the end. 0. Right, Shanae just came to say good morning to me, so it's done. Right, so there we go, 61.5, 61.5, that's correct. Let's go for our reserves. Right, and we're flying 320.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Thank you, Stefan. I just got a notification. Thank you. Ooh, that was a good guess. Look, 149 and 149. Very good guess.
Trim up.
Right. Abiola, how far are you from push and start?
Just ready for it.
Are you ready? Okay, go. I'm going to start my AP. You know, yes, Stefan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I wasn't sure if you were here, so I didn't want to elaborate too much, but yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, when you're good, you're good. I always say that to my kids as well.
Ground to copy. Tow is driving up.
Right, I'm calling the tow truck, so I'll be out of here in about 5 minutes. If you want to leave before me, you're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. Stove connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
I will wait for you, Nico.
Okay.
So
Right. Are you going to push at least, or can I already push? Because my tail might be in your way if you don't push now. So I think maybe you must push already so that you can, you know, be a bit behind me.
okay, I'll do that.
So I presume you're
Before
putting your
start
tail to the
procedure
left, nose
complete.
to the right, because we're going to runway 31 for takeoff.
Ready for before
Totally.
start checklist.
Okay. Yeah.
Enjoy the flight, guys.
Thank you. At the moment I see that you push, I'll start my push as well. Then we shouldn't have a problem.
Super.
Ah, oops. Check your settings and your switches.
Nico, it looks like the website's back up.
All right,
Starting
yeah.
pushback and
Remember,
moving
it's a
up engine.
DDoS attack, okay? So it can go off at any point in time. What the guys are trying to do right now is they're trying to just alleviate the problem. So sometimes your data packets will go through and sometimes it won't. In a DDoS attack, what they're basically doing is they're blocking the pipe, right? They're trying to saturate the bandwidth to make it impossible for you to use the facility. So when there's like a little bit of a lull, you will get through. When there isn't, you won't get through. So it's not the website being up and down. It's these idiots attacking the bandwidth that's causing the problem.
It's working for me now.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's clear.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
A-guard is working now.
Excellent. Excellent. Then I can start mine also quickly. Let's get it going.
N2.
Thank you, madam. Yep. I got started up.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Standby.
N2. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal of the LED. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Right. Hey, let's go.
Taxi lights on.
Damn annoying. takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to this crazy family. Right, okay, I'm going to line up and get going. Ooh, that's a wide turn. I'll shout Toga and then you have 3 minutes. Then you can come. That's about the normal standard operating procedure for us.
Agree.
Stabilized.
Approaching 3-1 right.
Steve, it's cheaper just to take my frustration and bite on my lips and tongue and to keep quiet and just do it than to go buy a new one. If I had the money, I would have gone and bought a new one.
On runway 3-1
a long
right.
time ago. I lost both my SciTech ones in one day, and that's why I went for this Thrustmaster. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So there's something definitely on my PC. At this point in time, what I want to do with my money, instead of spending it on a pair of rudders, I'd like to save up. I want to get myself an upgrade on my computer, and we're talking approximately £2,000 to upgrade my PC. So any and every cent I get from now on is going to go strictly to that. Obviously I'm paying the bills, but that's another story. So instead of spending money on pedals, literally I'm going to rather save up for a new system. You know what, and when a new system comes, we might turn around and say, hey, you know what, it was that USB port that wasn't so nice. You know, there was a problem with the USB port or whatever. So I'm not convinced it's the pedals. Yeah, it could be a piece of software. It could be some interference with it. I don't know. We'll have to see.
On runway
But I'm not spending money on it right now.
right. On runway
Right,
3-1
are we ready?
right.
Ready to go? Steve. Toga. There we go.
Takeoff thrust set. knots. Throttle hold. V1.
Very good flight.
Rotate. Approaching transition. Positive rate. Acceleration altitude.
Huge traveling wind there. Look how that thing moves. over the place. Albiolo, when you take off, you'll climb to about, I think, 600 feet. I started picking up the wind. It's like 30 knots, almost on your nose, but it's variable. It does move around a little bit. It's not strictly on the nose. Well,
Yeah, okay.
Flaps 1 set.
And there is ghosting also, OS 44, as far as I see.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't picked up on that, but it is also in magnitude going between about 27 to 30. The actual vector is changing.
Upset.
It's coming from 315 the one moment, and the next moment it goes to 330, and it's all over the place. Look at that wing. Nice.
Approaching transition.
And you know it, clap your hands.
Transition altitude.
It seems to have calmed down now. I'm at about 6,000 feet. Stop 6.5.
Okay.
Got a bit of a band to get through it, but it seems okay.
Where those puffy clouds are.
Yeah, just above the clouds it's gone.
Yeah, it's amazing, the wind is moving the airplane.
Paul, and thank you for all that you
Carl
do, my
Childers
friend.
donated $25 through SuperChat for Nico and the community. Thanks for all you do, sir.
Always a pleasure. Nice to have you here. Don't see you on the
Flight
chat.
level
I presume you're
100.
busy or something.
Landing lights
but,
switches off.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My IBA website's not down again. Let's keep going. Got the update from my frequency. I'll get that update now while I'm thinking about it. Explain store.
Yeah, it's amazing how the airplane is shaking,
Yeah.
right and left.
Uncle John. Oh, he's-
I was.
If you have Web FMC Pro, please put that on your upgrade list as well, sir.
Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you.
at the Charles de Gaulle Airport, 360 at 15, custom 25. Yeah.
Nico, which volumetric cloud mode are you using?
I'm using xEnviro, but if you don't have xEnviro and you're using some other weather engine, I would highly recommend enhanced skyscapes because it's very similar. You'll be very happy with it.
Yeah, I was using that, but yours look better.
Yeah, but there's like $50 or $60 difference in price.
It's clear.
And it can be a bugger to get it sorted for your frames.
Yeah. Excellent, Scotsman.
Reference Carl, it would be really nice if he'd pop in and have a chat with us at some point on Discord.
Yeah, it's late at night there on his side, so depending if the family's asleep or something, it's difficult. It's difficult. It depends.
Well, the invite's there anyway.
Thank you, Uncle John. Oh, of course. See, we have 007 on board today. Behave, kids, behave.
You know, I've been sitting here patiently for 9 o'clock to come round again.
Sorry, Uncle John, I missed that.
You know, I've been sitting here patiently for 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's 9 o'clock now.
They don't open on a Saturday until 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep, I've got to wait another hour. Oh,
It's like Christmas morning, but you can't open them until you eat your breakfast.
you've got it. You got it in one. Damn. Oh, well. Oh, Kevin's here. Kevin, I've sent you a PM, bud.
Yes, I've just read it, John. Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Morning, Kevin.
Nico would really appreciate some time with him.
Okie dokie, we'll do this. Colour that for after he's done his stream.
There you go. Organised. Thank you, Kevin.
I appreciate it. Kevin.
It's a pleasure. Yes, sir.
I was trying to just think out loud. It's probably 5 to 7 years or something since I used version 1. I beg your pardon for yawning like that. It just hit me. Since I used version 1 of that EFB, and it's completely different. You know, the gist of it is there, the idea is there. But I had a look at it, me and Uncle John and Robert this morning, and then on the stream for a few minutes. There's many questions.
Okay. Well, we can go through it after you've done your stream, Nico, and see what's what. What's the matter with the website this morning, by the way?
DDoS attack, sir. I'm getting a denial of service attack.
Okay. Okie dokie, as long as it's not just my computer not wanting to open it up.
It comes and goes, Kevin. That's how a DDoS attack works. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't work. At this point in time, mine is dead. It was off, then came back on, off. I did make an announcement in the announcement section.
All right.
Guys, please stop sending me PMs. I love all of you. I'm not trying to be nasty, but it's getting too much now. Just read the flippin' announcements, please. Please spread the word. Yo.
I've read the announcement now, Nico.
Thank you. Okay, you're out of the bad books. You'll get your praise at the end of the year. I'll tell Christmas, Father, you did right.
Oh, great.
Not if I get there first.
Oh my goodness.
You're already getting a present today, aren't you?
I'm still waiting to find out, Kev. Normally they'll open at 9, and I've sat here patiently, and then I phoned through and they're not open till 10. So I still don't know. It's built, it's all finished, and they're supposed to have sent me an email to confirm it was going to be delivered today. However, I know it's finished. So if it's not on the delivery today, I'm going to be getting in my car and going fetching the damn thing.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
I just looked at the windsock here, Nico. That wind is kicking.
1000 to level off.
Good morning, George.
1,000 to go.
I take it you've been busy the last while.
Yeah, a little bit. flown around. I'm about, what am I, 20 minutes behind you?
Peter, I'm gonna change that time. I didn't realize it was still on the old time. That was to incorporate the visit of Uncle John. I'm gonna make it 1600, please. 1600, just to get back to the old schedule. I've changed it in the flight roster. Sorry, 737, I had to change it just now. That was to accommodate Uncle John, obviously. But he's back home now, and by that time tonight, he's probably going to be dying to go fly if he had, you know, didn't do a flight already.
We'll have 15 or 20 done by tonight.
Only 20. You watch, by the end of today, John will be top of the leaderboard.
That's a real possibility.
Through the bumps now.
George, is that you, Skymatix 3.52?
No, I'm offline.
Oh.
There's a little section about between 5,000 and 7,000 feet where you get rocked around.
Oh, okay.
And I have found it.
Always nice to find it, you know.
Okay, Krister, enjoy.
At cruise level now, Nico.
Okay.
When you climbed up higher, did you pick up a tailwind by chance, Nico?
I've got a tailwind now.
Okay, yeah.
19 knots.
Is that a new livery, Nico? I don't remember seeing it.
That I'm flying right now. No, it's an old one. I just don't usually go outside that much. But if you saw the beginning, you were obviously busy prepping your aircraft. If you look at the beginning and end of my streams, I usually show the outside. But no, this one's old. I just like it. It's my personal favorite one.
It looked nice.
You just need to fly the gold one more, it would grow on you.
I honestly prefer your silver one to the gold one. The silver one that you made for me is a better one than the gold one. I mean, it's personal preference.
How about you? I'm getting some really cool layers of clouds bumping this.
Sorry, George.
Oh, just xEnviro throwing out some really cool cloud layers and stuff right now.
Okay. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with xEnviro. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, Scotsman. I was thinking the same lines. I'll probably make xEnviro compatible with 12 anyway. stairs. Don't mention that, please. That place is closed down. We're going to make other people try and buy. It's closed down. Good stuff. Closer. Top of descent is 55 nautical miles for me.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Nico, what was that star you're doing again? I'm sorry.
TINI 9 Echo. TINI 9 Echo.
Thank you.
And I'm doing the ILS on 09 left with the Okipa transition. I took the very last one. There's 3 Okipas. I took the last one.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm at 80 nautical miles from the top of the Seine.
Cool. And there's 30
So I think we
nauticals.
have enough distance.
Absolutely.
Ready for descent procedure.
Just slapped in some numbers and threw in your route real quick.
Yeah.
Good day, gents.
Hello, Mac.
Good morning, Mac.
Morning, Mr. Mac.
Just thought I'd quickly say morning to you.
Appreciate it, Mac. I'm 34 nautical miles from top of precinct, so
So I see. I've been privately talking with Paul, but just updated some stuff.
is he okay?
Yeah, he's off out. He's not feeling the brightest this morning, feeling a bit coldy, but so rather than come in here and then having to leave almost immediately, he decided he's off to get some breakfast.
Just had mine.
I just updated him on delivery stuff, John, that was all.
Yeah, I've got Paul's mobile number.
Yeah.
Sadly, I can't talk to them until 10 o'clock, would you believe? Saturday's not 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So my agony goes on.
Okay, right. He's up and about anyway, but he's off out shortly.
We have spoken. He's outdoors at the moment.
Yeah.
But I said I'd give him a tinkle when I know more. It might be that I have to go over and fetch it. I won't know until 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you later, bud.
Yeah. Well, he's not quite as impatient as you are, John. He won't
I'm sure.
worry. He won't worry if he hasn't got the computer bits all together to change until Monday.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll catch up in a bit. I'm just
okay.
Gonna... Discord, let's kill them.
Feeling better then, Neil, are you?
Approach top of descent.
Check your altimeter or your altitude setting.
I did, sir. Did.
I just happened to see it on your screen.
Scotsman, I went through that for weeks. One moment you're top of the ladder, and the next moment you're back flat. You don't know how and why and all these things. It played yo-yo with me, man.
I had, what, 6 weeks of that with that cough for about almost a month. That was terrible.
We are the same.
It's so weird. I need to do the same thing.
Really? All they say, great minds.
Except I've got to do it in 117 knot miles.
1000 to level off.
Uncle John, you didn't make me coffee this morning.
You didn't let the flight attendants loose. I didn't hear the call.
Yeah, that too.
Are you picking on me already?
No, sir. I'm just speaking facts. You did not make me a cup of coffee this morning.
The problem I've got is the fax isn't working.
Damn it.
I forgot to tell you. I do apologise.
I'm sorry. No, that's fine. You're forgiven.
Okay. So on that, maybe somebody at home can get you one.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm busy descending, almost on the ground. I'll go make myself a nice big coffee afterwards.
Okay. Well, enjoy.
I made you one, Nico, but you weren't here, so I've had to drink it.
Okay. Sure.
It's not your day, Nico. Not your day.
Not for coffee.
I've got one back here, but you'll have to turn around and climb up to get it.
No, I think it's cool. We'll survive. Almost there.
Wind is all over the place up there today. It's weird.
10%.
Nice. Going through 28,000 now. It's going to keep you at 28,000 for quite some time. There is a restriction there.
Yeah, I see it on the... Okay, I see it.
About 40 miles, isn't it?
41 point something. Well, the leg is 41, so I'm not sure exactly how many miles. But it was a fair amount of time.
But really the restriction is below 280.
It says below, I know, but for some reason, the Zibo interpreted this now to basically.
Top.
Yeah, it's a different cruise, so there's a descent that needs to happen a little bit later on, and it was sitting there for a long time.
Got it.
Mine, I see that nanob. It's listed at 22.8. Does that sound right? So it started descending somewhere in there. Or it will start to descend somewhere. And then below 20 at LFML.
Okay, Steve, stay well.
To level off.
Oh, we're going to Paris. Didn't even know.
We'll have to get a local tour guide and stay out of the dangerous places.
Yeah. What do we got? 390 feet, if I remember.
1000 to level off. Thousand to level off. Thousand to level off.
Just make sure you step down. You don't just get a continuous descent. It's all stepping down, stepping down.
1000 to level off.
Guys, I'm not sure if everybody watching has joined the Discord server, but while I'm thinking about it, remember the link is in the description below the video, so if you want to join, you're welcome.
Thousand to level off. Thousand to level off. Thousand to level off. 1000 to level off. 1000 to level off.
Good old Linda. 1000 to level off.
1000 to level off.
Start down.
1000 to level off. 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 1000 to level off.
'Now it's interesting that you're still not descending.
Yeah, it's like there's 3 steps that you have to take, 3 step downs. So the next one is starting soon. If I look at my ND, you see there's a step down from 15, just as we are about to cross the center
1000
line.
to level off.
I see. Because of the
1000 to level off. 1000 to level off.
But we still have plenty of room to get there. That's fine. You're right.
I don't make it, I'll tell you to go to vertical speed and dive.
1000 to level off.
Get you mean about where it hangs you at 28 for a while, and then you get a top of descent for 28.
Yeah, and then there's another one down later at 15. I'm at the 15
1000
one.
to level off.
Yeah, there it's coming. There's my double. There's the airport. I see it.
Yeah, you almost fly right over the top of it, don't you?
Yeah, you're just on probably a 5-mile final on the other side, crossing the center line. So if you look at my screen, it will come up just now.
Yeah, I see it. You might want to ask Linda if it's 1,000 feet to level off.
I'd like to know what the reference is to that values and stuff that she uses in continuous. There's another aircraft to my right coming in there, that one. Gonna have to keep high speed to keep up with him, unless he goes to another runway. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, that's not good, Scotsman.
It's our second top of descent.
There's 2 or 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. I see it. Right after Nanop, you got another one. Down to 20,000. That's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, he's stepping down, stepping down. Guys on Discord, can you hear me okay? I'm not cutting off the tops and the low end of my words, right?
Nope.
No, you're fine. Oh, fine.
How's my son this morning? Very popular.
Never heard him.
That's good. Because he's going on next way. He hasn't shouted yet.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on. This Air France pilot is not transmitting on Unicom at all, so I don't know his intentions.
That will be interesting to see.
Approaching transition. 1000 to level off.
Still cold enough down there for anti-ice or not? I can't tell.
Flaps 1 set.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist. Flaps 5 set.
The air France is behind you, but it's going to be in another runway.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Localizer capture. Glide slope capture.
Looks a bit snowy in France, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. I don't know if that's true or not.
Are you in X-Plane, George, or 2020?
Yeah. X-Plane.
George.
I'm in the Zibo.
George.
Sure.
The way Magnus explained it to me is the algorithms for xEnviro has got like a bit of intelligence in it. So if it was snowing overnight, the snow will gradually melt as the temperature rises, basically. I'm paraphrasing, just
Yeah.
the case. So it's not going to just snap its finger and take away the snow, because if there was snow, and it's only +1 degree now, going up to +2 degrees. You know, it's going to take a wee while before it all melts, which I think is really cool.
Yes, I like that. It also depends on your seasonal changes slider too, doesn't it?
Yeah, all kinds of things like that.
Plenty of space between you and that Air France now, Nico.
Yeah, and he's going to the other runway, so I don't even care for him anymore. I'm just glad he actually did his
Radio
broadcast, so
altimeter.
everybody can know what his intention is.
Oh.
Well, I am 22 miles from CLM. At 15. And my intention is to make Kevin angry.
It'll never happen.
Cabin
hide your
crew,
cigarettes, it
take
will.
your seats, prepare for landing.
Then you could be in trouble.
Flaps 15 set.
You still there, Nico?
Yes, sir. Short finals.
Excellent. PC within the hour.
Ah, you're
Ooh, are we flying later, John?
I rather doubt it because it's going to take a lot of time to sort all out.
Flaps 30 set.
But I'm certainly going to be
Ready for
busy
landing
putting it all back
checklist.
together.
It's only a matter of plugging a couple of cables in. What you on about?
If it was only that, we'd be flying.
If it was that easy.
Approaching 09 left.
Not at all. That'd be nice, but it won't be. Arriving either between 22 minutes past 10 and 22 minutes past 11.
500.
It's pretty good, John.
500.
Okay,
Yeah.
gents,
To land runway 09 left.
gents, we have a 19 and not almost direct crosswind.
400.
It's really, well, it's
So-
19.
Yeah, I
Safe,
see that.
safe landing.
300.
So much.
Approaching decision height.
019 at 19 is what I'm getting up here even.
200 minimums.
Scotsman shared the 28 knots of ghosting that was going to be gone.
Current
Like a
have
calm day here.
and have the casting between these strong brothers and sisters
50,
on the
40,
islands.
30,
I see it.
20,
We
10.
had a 48-mile-an-hour wind gust here 2 days ago.
Whoa.
Speed brake up.
Whoa.
Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use. Stabilized.
No DPD. Look at that, right? One
60 knots. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to auto brakes too
Great
on
landing.
that. After
You are
watching that.
professional.
I'm on auto brakes too, promise.
Are you? I played with my weather slider just a smidge, and it actually took the snow away. Not that I just wanted to see if it would do it.
Within 20 minutes.
Yeah, I wish it was at John's house to help him with the cables.
After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
On final.
Good luck.
After landing procedure complete. Flaps upset.
Thank you so much. Aviation Chris. Christian, I'm not using Orbex in this area. I'm using Payware. The link is in the description below the video. I'm using the Payware airport and my own orthos, plus whatever orthos come with this airport. Yeah.
Approaching 27 left.
Cheers, Peter. Speak soon. Yeah, you can feel this wind even when you taxi.
Orton final.
I'm just flying over the top of you guys.
Excellent. So beautiful.
It was nice that that solid overcast kind of came partly cloudy as we got over top here.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice, hey, Scotsman.
That's a beautiful airport.
Welcome. Yes, Uncle John. Really beautiful airport.
Oh, it has all those little pods, doesn't it?
You can see the wind on the drift.
Right, parking brake is set. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Thanks, Flying Scotsman. Trust me, I will.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
John,
Yes, sir.
have you got to plug all your hard drives back in with your authors, or have they done that for you?
Now, what I instructed them to do, Kev, is keep all the drives disconnected. Just connect the C drive
Shutdown
to put the
procedure
windows
complete.
on, and once all that's on, then plug them in.
Ready for shutdown checklist.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's fingers crossed.
Nice.
Speed brake. That looks really good, Nico. Speed brake armed.
Safe landing, George.
Thank you, sir. Still got. I'm in a downwind right now. Well, it's kind of in the downwind. You're in the crosswind.
He probably won't thank me for this, but for you guys watching, Mr. George Walker, one of the finest livery creators of X-Plane there is.
Oh, thanks.
look at that, George.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Only thing is it's see-through, look.
Yeah, it's doing something weird.
Wow, yeah, I can see that on the front.
And the back, look at the steps. We're watching with X-ray vision. Oh my goodness.
What could cause that, George?
Something probably with this payware scenery. The reflections are doing weird things.
I don't know, look at
Yeah,
that.
remember.
Look at that,
X-plane
gents.
reflections are weird.
Yeah, but look at that. I've gone into the cabin, come back out, and now it's gone.
Yeah, it could have been the LOD from being that far away too.
Weird.
Yeah.
X-plane does weird things with reflections, and it always has. So hopefully they fix that with the new one too.
Okay.
I love that airport, though, Nico.
Yeah, it's lovely. Creations made it.
Oh, there it is. Thought it was 7,000 feet for.
Could be Swiss Films.
Transition.
Could very well be.
Anybody got a altimeter setting handy just by chance? I forgot to.
1017.
Thank you. So I wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
Is that taxiing in?
Abiolo. He's in Discord, Uncle John. At the top of the list in my screen.
Yeah, I'm watching it, but I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. No idea, Scott. But it's freaky.
Is that xEnviro working Vulcan yet, Nico?
It does, but you don't get seasons in it. That's the only thing that doesn't work. The rest seems to work fine.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Marco, for flying with, and hope we can.
Oh, sure. Thank you to you.
We hope we're going to do it plenty more
As
times.
always.
Thank you to all the guys and girls watching. You guys must have a super rest of your Saturday. We'll be back 1600 Zulu. I can't remember where we fly to from there. Let me just have a look. See quickly.
It's in the roster. It's in the roster.
Yeah. Okay, so it's KSDF. It's that new Louisville scenery that I got from $0 payware. So KSDF, and we're flying to Toronto. So you are welcome to join us then. Until then, have a good one.
And thank you very much. Have a good day.